Yo, what up, everybody? So, I'm not happy right now. I'm so not happy right now. Chapter 757. Man, Oda, why you do that to me, man? I'm getting all hyped and everything. I'm like, man, I can't wait to see Rebecca go up against the man that killed her father. This is going to be so awesome. I think it was Diamante. I was like, this is going to be so awesome to see this happen. Rebecca running and hiding like a bitch, man. Oh man, I do not like this. I do not like this. She does all this training. And I get it. Don't be wrong, I get it. You know, Oda basically showed us PTSD. He showed us PTSD, and her father even says, he says, you're a kind-hearted person by nature. Excuse me. She's a kind-hearted person by nature. But damn. Damn, yo. Damn. I legit thought that we were going to get a real fight. I legit thought that we were going to get a real fight. Like, I expected the father to show up. I was like, man, this would be so big for Rebecca's character if she takes down the person who killed her mother. Like, I was so stoked at this possibility. And so for it to end in this fashion, and so because she's running and hiding and because she is trying to get away, she's dealing with that PTSD. It's almost like she's a little kid again. I get what Oda was trying to do there. But because my expectations were so high, oh man, this hurts, man. This hurts. This hurts like a motherfucker. I can't even lie to you, man. I can't even lie. I thought this was going to be big for her character development. I thought, because in the SBS Corner, somebody called Oda out for the fact that, with his female characters, he focuses more on, their breast size than their character development. So I thought that this would be a really good, chapter just kind of going into it. Because, for those of you who've been with me for a while, you guys know I like to read the SBS Corners before we actually get into the chapter. And so this is, man, that's a letdown. But I also get where Oda's coming from, right? He's done all this hype for Rebecca's father. And so for him to get vengeance for his family, it's something that he needs for his character, because otherwise he'd be served up his fodder to... So I do get it. I do get why he's saying, like, I can entrust Doflamingo to Luffy and Law. Because it's showing, like, hey, I can't do everything by myself. And that was one of the mistakes that, he made for a long time, trying to carry that burden on his own. And so I get it. I get where Oda's coming from on this, but it still doesn't take away from the fact, like I said, I'm a little disappointed in the way he handled that arc right there. I thought, when you have that question and then in this chapter you see Nico Robin telling Bartolomeo, like, hey, in every battle that we've been in, Luffy's always been the trump card of the Straw Hats. Each of the Straw Hats be willing to die for their captain, and Nico Robin is fighting alongside in order. And so, in order to effectively capitalize on that, I really feel as if, like, the front end of the chapter, Oda did it right by having Nico Robin there and Nico Robin kind of throwing down. But at the same time, I thought maybe, in the back end, having the whole thing with Rebecca being solved, I thought that'd have been great. But I think Oda is starting to realize, like, there's so many battles going on right now. You set up so much different things. It's time to stop teasing us with the whole thing of the running gag with Law having those Sea Stone Prism Blake bracelets on them, and him and Luffy teaming up. Like, it's time. It's time for us to focus on it. So I totally get it. I get it. And I had a feeling something like this was going to happen when I started reading. And Oda has little triggers as you read the chapters. You start figuring out just exactly what he. But the one thing I will say is that, having Bartolomeo kind of throw everything out there for Luffy in the manner that he did, I think that was pretty significant. I like how in that panel, I'm not sure if this is foreshadowing or not, but I like how in that panel you have Robin, when she's talking about the Straw Hats, you see all of the various pirates that Luffy's met in this Coliseum. You see all the various pirates that he has helped. And they're all fighting for him. And it's kind of like what happened in Marineford. I don't remember who it was. I remember it was one of the warlords. One of the warlords said in Marineford that what made Luffy dangerous was his ability to inspire others. So I don't know if this is maybe Oda foreshadowing that there is going to be kind of like something that happened in Naruto where you had like a ninja alliance. I think when Luffy eventually takes on the world government or fights alongside his father Dragon, Dragon's going to have his own revolutionaries and Luffy is going to have his Straw Hat alliance. So I mean, this is interesting. Like father, like son. You know, I find it very interesting that like Garp was a leader in the Navy, Dragon is a leader of the revolutionaries, and now Luffy is potentially a leader of, you know, the pirate alliance, if you will. And I know there's no such thing right now, but eventually I think there might be one. And so the fact that, you know, each of these men is a leader in some capacity of something huge, I think that's very symbolic what Oda's doing. You know, maybe it's the Star Wars fan in me will always look for things that rhyme. You know, George Lucas liked to say that it's like poetry. You know, every trilogy lines up with each other. So I mean, this is interesting. And you know, just the Sabo and Fujitora fight, I like that. I wish that there was more on there. You know, 'cause I think that it's a pretty good matchup. But the fact that it's happening off panel, that's a little disappointing. You know, we get little snapshots here and there. So I really hope the anime, whenever I get a chance to watch it, the anime really fleshes that fight out. But I mean, overall, this is a pretty good chapter. I ain't gonna front, man. This is a pretty good chapter. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But as always, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.